Hey, so formative on Tuesday, quiz on Wednesday. So a week from today on a quiz, and then formative on the 2 days before that. So 6 days from now. Okay, so hashtag the fun stuff. Woohoo! Adding and subtracting, multiplying. What's up? If I asked for it yet? Alright, okay, so the fun stuff. Alright? In true answer to your question, I'm hoping to get done with this in the next 20 minutes, and then we'll turn in homework, and then you can have a mod to work on your homework and all that stuff. So, it's my plan. Every once in a while, you got to plan your work, and then you got to work your plan. Okay? Alright, so here we go. In addition and subtraction. Okay, so those are the two easy ones. Okay, we're talking today that we are going to have all expressions. Okay? Expressions don't have an equal sign, so I can't solve today. Okay? So all we're doing is we're combining like terms. Okay? So in addition, do the parentheses matter? In addition. No, they don't. Actually, let me just do this. And that way we can cover up that other one. The parentheses don't matter in addition. Okay? So we combine some like terms. So looking at this one, I can ignore the parentheses. And I can say that these two right here are both x cubed terms. So 4x cubed plus negative 5x cubed. Negative x cubed. Then I look at this term. Is there another x squared term in the problem? No. So then that would just become plus 4x squared. Then I look at x. And those two can be combined. Negative 3x plus negative 4x. Negative 7x. Then I look at numbers. 10 plus 4. 14. So this is as far as I can go. Bless you. With me? Now, in subtraction, do the parentheses matter? What? I've heard a no and a yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Which one matters the most? The one after the subtraction sign matters. The one in front doesn't matter. So this one would still be 3x cubed plus 4x squared plus 7x plus 12. And then this negative sign has to be distributed into all of those terms. So then it becomes plus 4x cubed minus 6x squared minus 9x plus 3. And now I can go about combining like terms, because now I've got it where I have no parentheses or the parentheses don't matter. So I got 2x cubed terms. So that's going to be 7x cubed. I've got 2x squared terms. So that's going to be minus 2x squared. I've got 2 x terms, so that's going to be minus 2x. And I've got 12 and 3. 12 plus 3 is 15. Questions on that? Okay. That's adding and subtracting. So what I would like you to do now is I would like you to do this problem. Ellie, did you see the big flashing hint that I had on there?
Yep.
What did that mean to you? Okay, and because reading the problem is actually kind of important in this one, right? Because this one says subtract this part from that part, right? So this problem is actually 3y cubed minus 2y squared plus 7 minus 6y squared minus 6y minus 13. Which then, when I distribute that negative sign in, that's going to give me 3y cubed minus 2y squared plus 7 minus 6y squared plus 6y plus 13. Now I can combine like terms, and I get 3y cubed minus 8y squared plus 6y plus 20. Question? Or just, yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. Questions on that one? Multiplication. Okay. Really, multiplication is just a distributive property. When you're multiplying polynomials together, you're just distributing however many terms you want to distribute and into whichever direction you want to go. Okay? So if I want to work left to right, I would distribute 2x into the other parentheses. Then I would distribute in 3 into the other parentheses, and I'd combine those like terms. If I want to work right to left, I distribute 3x squared into 2x plus 3. Then I distribute 3x into 2x plus 3. Then I distribute 5 into 2x plus 3. And then I combine like terms, and I get all the answers out. Okay? Now, when I'm doing more complicated ones like this, let me show you a little shortcut. Makes it a little easier. Takes up a little more space, but makes it nice and easy for you. Okay? So, off the start, I'm going to take this 2x and I'm going to distribute it into those terms. Okay? So when I do that, I get 6x cubed plus 6x squared plus 10x. Would everybody agree with that statement? Okay. Then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take the 3 and I'm going to distribute it in to all 3 of those. And I would normally write plus 9x squared. But I'm going to write 9x squared right there. My next term is plus 9x. My next term is plus 15. Because what I've done now is I've created an old school addition problem where everything's all nice and lined up for me. Okay? And so my final answer here then is 6x cubed plus 15x squared plus 19x plus 15. When you are multiplying 3 things together, you can only do 2 at a time. So this would become x minus 1 times, I would have to distribute those 2 in there, and that would give me x squared plus 2x. And then I'd have to distribute those in that one into those 2, and that would give me negative x minus 2. And then I would combine those 2, and I'd get x squared plus x minus 2. And then that goes there. And then I have to do that process all over again. X into there gets me x cubed plus x squared minus 2x. That into there gets me minus x squared minus x plus 2. Add them together, and I get x cubed. The x squareds cancel each other out. Minus 3x plus 2. Okay. Questions on that one? Nope. Because you can only multiply 2 things when you're multiplying polynomials. You can only multiply 2 things at a time. Yeah. So, I mean, you could probably have done this one, the first one, the x plus minus 1 times x plus 2 in your head. You know, because a lot of people do that one in their head because because you've done all this multiplication before. So, okay. Now. This next one is the most common mistake that gets made in algebra. Okay? When you see something like that, what you want to do is you want to say this is x cubed plus 8. That's what you want to say. Because you followed your exponent rules, and you distributed that exponent in there. But really, the remember that I have up there is that y cubed is y times y times y. So this really is x plus 2 times x plus 2 times x plus 2. Okay. So you find me what x plus 2 quantity cubed really is now. Go. So then this would be x squared plus 4x plus 4. If you did the multiplication correctly. So then this would be x cubed plus 4x squared plus 4x. And then this would be 2x squared plus 8x plus 8. And so then it's all said and done, you get x cubed plus 6x squared plus 12x plus 8, which is a lot different than what you wanted it to be. What it actually is you got to do work. Okay? Try those 3. Agree with me on 9x squared minus 16 for the first one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Need more time for the second one? I got 4x squared minus 12x plus 9 on the second one. Yes? I get 8x cubed minus 36x squared plus 54x. They don't move. Cray. What did I say? Plus 54x minus 27. Questions on either one of those 3? Is that a pencil drop?
Yeah, that was trying to be cool, but then I actually dropped it.
But then you actually dropped the pencil?
Yeah.
Just realize that.
Okay. Good? Alright, so I promised you the last mod, so I'm going to give you the last mod. Here is today's homework. Okay. I also need to collect the homework from Monday before somebody yells at me again for not collecting it.
I felt like it was more.
Pip, did she raise her voice to me?